Patch number 2 for Sons of the Forest has just dropped, and with it came a bunch of new content and a long list of bug fixes and balance adjustments. They have also moved some items around, and changed and then quickly reverted something that seems to be quite controversial amongst players. Kicking things off on the patch notes, they give us the rundown of the new features, including a new demon boss at the end of the Hell Cave, dead cultists on the map, a new 2-story cannibal structure, turtle shell rain collector, and a new tougher puffy variation. Also listed here is a new surveillance room added to the residential bunker, a new massive cave system, an admin panel for admin clients, additional story elements, and finally an auto backup system when overwriting saves. The improvements list is quite a bit longer, but a few really stuck out. They have moved the gold armor to the new cave system and removed the keypad entrance to the luxury VIP bunker, saying you will now need to open it another way. We come to the controversial change next. Container items will now save their state in single player, so if they are opened or broken, they stay that way. A bunch of players on the Steam forum seem to be complaining about this change, and when testing it, I was able to confirm that while the storages do not respawn with new loot, loose items in the world do indeed respawn, which will continue to dole out supplies as you need them. In the process of writing this, however, a hotfix was released reverting this change, with the devs saying they will re-implement this fix once we have a better solution for replenishing items. Continuing on in the improvements section, you will also find several quality of life changes that include removing the instant season change logic from sleeping, crumbling firewood, moving the dead sluggy to allow re-entry into the residential bunker, and the ability to use most left-hand items while gliding. Most important to note in this section, however, is that they have removed the shotgun from the luxury VIP bunker. Moving on to the balance category next, we will find that they have increased the fullness from eating MREs and decreased the fullness from eating cat food. Rabbits and squirrels will now try harder to evade players, and they have added unique hit reactions to the dining hall bosses, replacing the shotgun knockdown with small staggers. They have also reduced the absorption of demon damage on the gold armor from 90% to 70%, adjusted some campfire stats, reduced the full charge time on the chainsaw, and made the batteries auto-replace before the light fades on the flashlight. As in the last patch, the list of fixes is quite immense, touching on everything from custom settings to visual issues, AI navigation, and animals and enemies spawning inside your base. They also address several instances that could end up with the player or AI in a bad state. Lastly, we come to the audio section where we find fixes for the fire and modern axes to make a proper sound while hitting metal, additional mouse over and audio pickup events for arrows, and a fix for the occasional very loud mutant cry in mid-distance. This one is very welcome, as that scream has made me jump several times. A volume slider for the walkie-talkie has also been added. With 2 full updates and several hotfixes under their belt now, Ed Knight seems to be showing they are listening to the community closely and making adjustments when and where they are needed, not hesitating to revert changes if they sense a rift amongst players. The new content we received in this update is a massive addition to the game, giving much more meaning to acquiring the golden armor. This new cave system connected 2 of the caves that were in the game that seemingly went nowhere, and there are 4 more out there that are the same. With another update scheduled for 2 weeks from now, we may just see another cave system added. If you would like to see what was added with the first update, I go over the patch notes in the video on screen now. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, keep gaming.